going on in the shop here today. All right. Chris is texture spraying some fenders over there on the inside, listening to good old country music. And the 72. I keep forgetting. So this is a 454, correct, in this thing?
Yeah.
With what's done to it? Anything special?
I'm not 100% sure. It's got a little blower on top.
Yeah.
A little wide.
Huge horsepower? No, 500 maybe?
Yeah, it should make 500.
500. Okay. And the wheels are custom made, right?
Yeah.
These-
US mags.
Who are these made by?
US mags.
US Mag. So what? Those are like a one-off wheel he had made for himself.
Yeah, custom sizing, right?
Everything. So those are expensive wheels.
Yeah, the front's 20 by 8, I think. And
20
the rears are 20 by 16.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Wow. Okay. So that's thousands.
Oh, yeah, it's big money.
Okay, then we won't worry about that. What else we got that? And then it's got some sort of fancy brakes you put on it. I can see
Yeah.
Willwood through there.
Willwood Pro spindles. And then the big brake kit. I think they're 13-inch rotors.
Oh, okay. And is that like a dual piston or something?
6 piston.
6 piston.
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
The rears are 4 piston.
Holy.
They're
Okay.
not on yet, but
So in other words, he needs more horsepower.
yeah.
Oh, okay. That's good. Okay. So and this was a well, we won't say the color. He doesn't want no one to know the color. That's right. We don't want to say that's a special mixed color.
Custom blend.
Custom blend. What else you got going on here? It's got all the computer and all that I see in behind the dash.
Yeah, that's for the gauges. He's got those fancy Dakota gauges.
Dakota gauges, okay. Okay. So this is MSD box going on, dual fans, fancy rad.
Got the little vintage air heater in there.
That's right. It's got the vintage air heater buried up underneath the dash. You can kind of see it tucked away up in there. That's all you need on a vehicle like this.
Oh yeah.
He's never going to drive it in the winter.
No, exactly.
No.
It's a Performance World rad.
Yeah, Performance World. That's right. There's nothing wrong with them.
Double the size of his old one, at least the thickness.
Yeah. Okay. Change the hinges out for the hood. I can't remember. Why did he do that again?
For those tubs.
For the tubs, that's right, because this drops right down to the ground.
Factory ones mount down here. Or no, they mount to the fenders on the
They mount to,
factory.
yeah, along the inner, the front fender, they mount to it. Yeah, on the inside.
As you can see, there's not much left of the front fenders.
No, they're all cut up. They're all cut to shit there, yeah. Well, cut nicely, but you know what I mean. Okay, so this is, yeah, so next week it's doors and fenders. Then it should look like something. Yeah, looking good. Looking good. What's this diff in this thing again?
It's 4 9-inch.
Ford 9-inch. Posy.
The all back half.
Do we know what the gears are?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay, but he knows.
Yeah, he never told us.
Okay. Airbags, obviously, drops this thing, sits right on the ground when it's done.
Custom 4-link.
Custom 4-link, yeah, that's right. Wow. That's quite the machine.
That's why his box floor is a foot deep.
Yeah, that's right, it is, isn't it? The box is a foot deep on this thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not hauling nothing back there.
Yeah.
No. No. Excellent, excellent, okay. And then, of course, you got the 80 Chev pickup cab. That's for that. That's a big 4x4 chassis that's sitting out there. Bruce has got it all blocked inside, all ready for paint. He's left all the dust and the dirt behind. That's why Bruce is pig pen. So, and then out in the shop out here, we got Sean has got. Well, Sean is actually off masking the Cuda right now. Sean is off masking the Cuda. We were on, I think, 5.5 hours. Let's see here. Sean left here 5.5 hours ago, and I still haven't seen him. He's still masking the Cuda. That's how long he's taken. So tomorrow morning, you're going to see a video. Well, not tomorrow morning. Tomorrow night, you're going to see a video of the Cuda all painted up. But if you're paying attention and you're going on my Instagram, Ricks_OldTimeGarage, or you're going on my Facebook at Old Time Garage, you're going to see photos of it in the paint booth though in the morning. And the video will be up in the evening. So now, back on to what we're looking at here. So when Sean gets here tomorrow, he's got, this is the 58 Chevy pickup that's going to be like a pizza oven truck. Well, I should say it's a flat deck that he tows a pizza oven with. Okay, that's what I should say. And he tows his fifth wheel and everything else. Anyway, this is getting final primer on the outside. Then we're going to be Raptoring, which is our texture spray, on the floors tomorrow. And the inside is already blocked and ready for paint, which is going to be getting painted Tuesday night. So that's what's going on there. And there's the doors. We brought them in. because the back side of them have just got to be final blocked, and then they're getting painted at the same time the cab is, on the inside that is. These are the doors for the truck that Chris was just telling you about, the 72, the Prostreet truck. They're getting all the interior painted on them tomorrow night. Got a lot of painting going on. That's what's going on tomorrow night with those. In the background, you see a 55 Chevy fender. I have a 55 Chevy, which you all know, and if you don't, you don't. But anyway, but I'm looking for a 2-door post body. I don't give a shit about registration. I don't care about glass. I just want a fairly decent body, and I don't care if it doesn't have a front end or a trunk lid, because I've got all the front end, obviously, as you can see here, because we all know what I'm going to build. I'm going to build a gasser. It's been my dream for a long time. With my logo right over top of the rear quarter panel. Old time garage. That's what I'm going to do. In gold leaf. Flat black, beat up, plexiglass, big engine. That's it. Loud, obnoxious, one seat, because I don't plan on taking anyone else with me. That's it. Now, what am I working on here today? Well, I'm on to the Mustang. Mustang over here. You've been seeing videos as I've been going along. You remember, you've seen the video of me putting this piece in here and this piece here. Well, you can see, I didn't bother to do a video for this because there's no point. I'm doing the same exact patch over there on the passenger side. Then, I thought the passenger side floor was good, but it's not. Look at all the seam sealer and shit. Someone's made a patch and put in it once before. It doesn't look anything like the original one, like it should. So I'm going to be digging that out and seeing what the hell's going on. Now, if it is a good, solid, decent patch, and they've done it nice, and they didn't overlap it, I'm going to leave it alone. Because this gentleman's just making a nice little clean car for his wife to go get groceries with and all that kind of stuff. He's not building it to take the car shows and all that bullshit. But if it looks like it's I mean, the metal itself looks good, but if it looks like it's shitty welds and it's not in there very good, I will just cut it out and I'll put a proper piece in. Now, some people have been asking, are you not on the Camaro no more? Because I was doing how-tos on it. The Camaro is right here. Yes, I'm still in the Camaro, but right now I'm waiting for the rear tail pan and a couple pieces to come in. So, until I get them pieces, I'm really kind of can't go any further on this car. So that's why this car is sitting around and I'm waiting right now. Pieces should be in next week, to be honest with you. They should be here. So that's what's happening there. Now, if you also want to take a little... And see, I didn't even get the box on Big Red. I didn't even get the box on Big Red this year. But that's alright, because you know what? Winter's here now. I may as well drive Big Red with this box on it. Because, I mean, this side of the box actually isn't bad. Tailgate's a piece of shit, even though it looks good in the picture. This side of the box is just completely gone, as you can see. But I may as well just drive the truck for the winter and let this box take a beating, and then do the whole rest of the truck next spring and do it all at once, right? You know what I mean? Now, we still got our 68 Cuda here that we did all the welding repairs on. This gentleman's not in a hurry. He kind of dropped it off with me, and he wasn't in a panic. I wasn't ready for it, so he dropped it off and waiting on that. The Carmagia that we've been working on is sitting right here. We're waiting on pieces for this too, so it's still sitting here. But in the meantime, the bodywork has been done on the doors, the bodywork's been done on the front hatch lid, and the bodywork's been done on the rear deck lid. That stuff is all done now. In first bodywork, I should say. So it's 75% done in its first primer. And of course, there's my old Model A, just sitting there. Sitting there, getting dustier and dustier. There's my there's the cat. There's old BJ the cat. Obviously, he was taking a nap in one of the cars here. Probably sleep. Oh, you can see the footprints right there. So he was taking a nap in my 50 Meteor. I got my 50 Meteor here. This chopped running a small block Chevy, and louvered hood, all that kind of good shit. You know, has he been in my car? No, it doesn't look like he's been in my car at all. You think he'd go for... He doesn't want to sleep in this car. It's too cold. There's no glass in this car. I think I'm going to rip this car apart come January, and this is the one I'm going to get kind of cleaned up a bit the way I want. But don't worry, I'm not going to paint it. I'm not putting paint on that car. So BJ must have been... He must have been sleeping in here. Oh yeah, there's his little footprints right there. He was sleeping right there on the old armrest. He was relaxing there so you could see out the window. That's what's going on. And of course, we got Black Betty. She never made it to the road this year, but she did do a couple burnouts for us. She did get a couple burnouts. And then, of course, that's the frame for the 1980 cab I told you about. You saw earlier in this video. There it is right there. And there's the frame for the 58, the pizza oven truck. Yes, it's a Ford. We've already gone through this several times over and over again. Lots on the go here. And then there's my other chopped shoebox, my Ford Coupe. Know anybody looking for a chopped shoebox? Mustang 2 front end. I know it looks horrible in the pictures because it's got a broken headlight and the tires are flat, but actually this car is rock solid. Rock solid. So it's got title. It's got good clean BC title. It's got front and back bumpers. It's got glass, but it needs to be cut down, but they're good templates. It's got a Mustang 2 suspension put in it. It's got an 8.8 in the back. It's got dual exhaust hanging underneath it. It had a 390 in it, but it doesn't anymore. And it's a really good, solid project. If something doesn't happen to it with the springtime, well then I guess I'm just going to sand her down, flat black it, and make it look a little more presentable, and then try and flog it off that way. But of course I'm going to want way more money. And we all know what I'm like. If I don't sell anything, I really don't care, because I'm a hoarder. The only reason I'm trying to sell it now is because I feel bad it's sitting out here in the weather getting wrecked. So I'm one of those guys where something's in the weather getting wrecked and I can't put it away somewhere. I'd sooner just get rid of it than leave it see it get destroyed. Okay. Take a look in the office here. See what's going on. We're back where we should be. Okay. We got our pop fridge right here. Yes, we got our pop fridge. And of course, if you want to come over and you got a toonie or a loony, you might just get yourself a beer. Anyway, but while you're drinking a beer, you can stop by here at OTG and you can buy yourself the latest and greatest new t-shirt, Keeping It Traditional, which is on the back. We've got white t-shirts with our logo on the back. We got black t-shirts with our logo on the back. We've got the Adams Road Car Show shirt, which you cannot see, but it's my 52 Chevy. We've got Keeping It Traditional decals. We got Old Time Garage decals everywhere. Pin-up grills, no pin. There, we got Black Betty decals right there. We got beer cozies. We got it all. So, that's it. Isn't that right? We got it all.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So there we go. I don't know what else to tell you. Remember, it's always a good time and old time. We'll see you next time.